Spring is here, the sun is out, and I'm sure we all have that inkling to get our lives together. So let's talk about how to glow up physically. So many aspects fall into the glow up, like your mental health or your emotional well-being. But honestly, when you look good, you feel good. Like, I know we've all had those moments when your hair isn't done and you low-key just feel very sad and upset with life. And then when you get your hair done, you feel so much better about life. That's what I'm talking about. So let's get our entire physical being together today. If you're new here, my name is Romani. I make videos about my lock journey and my 20-something-year-old lifestyle. I do have a lot of tips today. You don't have to follow them all at once. I just really want to give that disclaimer. Whenever you watch something, you don't have to take in all of the content at once. And even if you do take in all of the content, you don't have to follow everything at one time because that can get really overwhelming. Instead, maybe you just try one tip every month and you just keep adding on. Like, do what works for you. But if it starts to get overwhelming, just remember you don't have to glow up in one day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year. Like, go at your own pace. And these are honestly just things that helped me glow up. So if you don't even like any of these tips, then that's cool too. Still make sure you like this video though. Tip number 1, stop dealing with stressful situations. Now, I know you're probably going to say, I thought we were talking about the physical. Isn't that more so mental health or emotional? It's all of the above. When you are constantly in a state of stress, you look older than you are. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing to look older when you are older. When you're younger and you're in your youth and you're in your 20-somethings and you look like you're 50 because you keep arguing with people, or you're in a relationship you're not supposed to be in, you're in a friendship that you're not supposed to be in, and it's constantly draining you, you look older than you're supposed to look. It just really starts to wear and tear on your body and you're not your best. Stop letting situations rob you of your happiness, because when you are feeling happy, then you look happy. You're more pleasant to be around, and obviously happy people are the most beautiful people. That's literally what everybody says. When you're happy, you look the most beautiful because people are just attracted to you. And I know that this video isn't about people being attracted to us, but just about being a beautiful human being that typically comes with some sort of joy and happiness. Anything that affects you inside is going to manifest on the outside. So if you're feeling angry, for instance, you might scrunch your face up, like different things like that. So whatever you feel here is going to manifest here. So if you want to be your best and you want to glow up physically, the first step is being happy, and only you can determine what that looks like. For me, it's really letting go of stressful situations. When I'm stressed, I just cannot be my best. I can't eat or sleep correctly. And like, these are all things that you need in order to look like you are happy, in order to not have bags under your eyes, or maybe you want clearer skin. Like, you have to have a good sleep schedule, you have to be eating properly, and you just cannot do that when you are stressed out. So bottom line, stop letting things stress you out, or try to get out of those stressful environments. If you can't get out of the stressful environment, figure out a way to not let it affect you physically. Tip number 2, drink water and try to limit other drinks. Now, when I say drink water, I mean a lot of water. And I usually say a gallon a day. But as I move forward in my journey, I realize everybody's not going to be able to drink a gallon of water a day, and that's completely fine. So just do what works for you. Like I always tell people, if drinking a gallon of water a day kind of like psychs you out, whenever you think about it, just chug some water. If you're sitting down and you're writing a paper or something and you just think about water, go chug some water. That'll help you kind of like stay on a schedule. And if you don't ever think about water, maybe you set an alarm and you start drinking water when the alarm goes off. Honestly, a gallon of water a day is good for me, but that's because I'm always moving and I'm always active. So I'm a hot yoga teacher and I'm a personal trainer. Any weekday, I'm literally teaching like 3 hot yoga classes, 60 minutes a class, and then I have clients. So I'm constantly sweating, I'm constantly moving, and I constantly need to replenish myself. But if you're not super active, maybe a gallon of water a day just won't work for you. So like I said, just try to figure out how you can kind of incorporate some water into your routine. You're gonna find that drinking a lot of water helps you in so many ways. You're gonna have energy to do the things that fill you up on the inside. You're not gonna be super sluggish. You're probably gonna wake up a little bit earlier, probably gonna sleep a little bit better. Bowel movements are gonna be, moving properly. pH balance is gonna be on point. If you have acne that is caused by eating habits, is going to, you know, flush all the toxins out and like help your skin look good. Water is the savior. I've also noticed that drinking a lot of water helps me when it comes to bloating. And speaking of bloating, you can also add a little apple cider vinegar into your water, or sometimes I drink it inside of tea. You can have that when you wake up, or you can have that when you go to bed, or you can have it 2 times a day. I wouldn't exceed 2 times a day because I don't think you're supposed to be drinking that much apple cider vinegar. When I drink my apple cider vinegar, I usually just do a cap full. So I take the cap off of the apple cider vinegar, pour it into the cap, and then pour it into my water. And I know I just gave all the benefits of drinking water, but honestly, the real glow up is how you feel inside. When I say drink a lot of water, drinking a lot of water does have a lot of benefits, but these benefits are basically going to make you feel more confident. And when you are more confident, you can show up in the world as yourself, and that is the true glow up. So don't think that these tips are what's going to help you glow up. How you feel after doing these tips is the actual glow up. Tip number 3, stop eating processed foods. When I used to eat processed foods, that's when I felt my worst. Processed foods literally make you unmotivated. They make you sluggish, you're tired, you're moody, and you might not feel like that if you eat it frequently, because that may be all that you're used to. So you may eat fast food every single day and you're like, I don't feel like any of those things. But if you cut that out and then you go back to trying to eat that, you will feel exactly what I'm talking about. Processed foods have a lot of like hormones in it, and you don't really know where any of that comes from. Now, we really honestly don't know where any of our food comes from because we're probably not the ones planting it or growing it, or you know, we're not doing all of that. So we usually don't know what's in our food at all, but I can assure you, I would rather eat a home cooked meal than fast food where I really don't know what's in that food. Like, I don't even know if it's what they said it was. If you eat a lot of processed food, you might experience some indigestion, some bloating, some unwanted weight gain. So instead of doing that, I recommend trying to eat more fruits, vegetables, and whole foods, or like even like home cooked meals. And I do understand that we all may not have a home to make home cooked meals, or we may not have access to a kitchen. I definitely understand that. So I'm gonna say, if you have to eat out, just make sure it's a little bit better than the fried food that you might pick up from a fast food restaurant. Last week I had to pick up some food a few times just because I was too busy. But instead of fast food like Wendy's or like Chick-fil-A, which I don't eat at all, I haven't had fast food in years now that I think about it. But instead of going to a place like that, I went and got me like a salmon, some rice, and some vegetables, which was pretty much the same amount. It was like, all right, it might have been a little bit more than fast food. I'm not even finna lie. It was like $18. But knowing me, like when I used to go to fast food restaurants, making stuff a combo and a large here and there, it was adding up. So that's not even a lot now that I think about it. If you go to a restaurant and usually you get a burger with some fries, maybe this time you get a little piece of fish, some vegetables, some rice, some grains, you know, something like that. I always tell my clients, your eating habits are going to get you so far. And they really, once they listen to me, they really be like, wow, Romani, you actually know what you're talking about. Speaking of clients, a little shameless plug, just want to plug my business. I'm the owner of Glow with Throw Fitness. We offer in-person training, virtual training, online workout plans, meal plans, all of that. There's a promo code in the description, but honestly, the promo code is YouTube. The promo code is YouTube. Get some money off of your order. My website is going to be in the description box below. Go get a workout plan, a meal plan, a waist trainer, because we're getting the results. Tip number 4, you already knew this was coming after tip number 3. Make sure you're exercising frequently. Now, I don't care what type of exercise you do, whether you do Pilates, yoga, hot yoga, walking, running, weightlifting, hiking, it literally doesn't matter. Just make sure you are being active. You're going to start feeling good, and then you're going to show up as your best self, and then boom, glow up. I always say 3 to 4 times a week. I just like for people to be active more than half of the week, because if you're active more than half of the week, then you're active more than half of the month and more than half of the year. So try to shoot for 4 times a week, or 5 if you can. Tip number 5, do something to your nails. It doesn't matter what kind of day you are having. If your nails are done, I'm pretty sure your day gets a lot better. Mine does. Mine honestly does. I don't know what it is about it, but something about having your nails done just, look, I'm like, Something about having your nails done changes your life. It changes your mood. I don't care if you do press-ons. I don't care if you go get your nails done. I don't care if you do your nails yourself. Just do something to your nails. Even if you can't do much. Like, I remember when I was going through this phase when I didn't want to spend money on my nails. It was like during quarantine. I was like, I'm going to do it myself. But then it started looking really ugly. So I was like, I'm not going to do any polish. I think I was just like filing them down and putting clear over them. I won't say that they were the most eye-catching nails, but you know, a clean hand gets you a long way. I don't even know what that means. Just do something to your nails. It shows that you care about the little details on you, because honestly, our nails are really little. It's not something that you can see from a mile away, but when somebody comes up on you and you have your nails done, it just is like, okay, like you care about yourself. Tip number 6, bathe frequently and brush your teeth frequently. Hygiene, like keep your hygiene up to par. This might seem like a lot to people, but you should be cleaning your body at least one time a day, like one time every single day at the bare minimum. Even if you're going to be in the house all day, take a shower and brush your teeth and brush your tongue when you brush your teeth. If you don't do it for the sake of being clean, at least do it for the sake of how you're going to feel afterwards. You're going to feel so clean. You're going to feel so motivated to just get up and just change your life. Go take a shower. Tip number 7, apply lotion to your entire body. I feel like maybe I should have made a hygiene. Well, no, like this is glowing up physically. Put lotion on. You don't want your skin to be cracking and feeling all rough. Like, put some lotion on. Recently, I've been putting Vaseline on my face over my lotion at night. And when I say it has been a life changer, but like my mom and my grandma have always sworn by Vaseline, but I just never like to be too greasy. And that's honestly why I don't put it on my entire body, because I hate sitting around feeling like a piece of chicken. Like, I hate being greasy. On my face, it has just changed the game. Like, under eye circles, my cheeks, like it really gives you that glass skin type of look. And as far as lotion, I've been using Palmer's. I swear by Palmer's. I love Palmer's so much. My skin be feeling so hydrated. And aside from like your skin feeling smooth, when you put lotion on, you're gonna smell good and you're just gonna be a little bit more confident in how you're showing up. Tip number 8, get some body spray or some perfume or both. Now, it doesn't matter if you get fancy perfume or if you get body spray from Target. I say this because I literally just bought body spray earlier, but it doesn't matter if you get $10 body spray from Target, smelling good, just like I said about the lotion, but the spray and the perfume, smelling good is just going to, oh my God, it's just gonna change your life. You know how you walk past somebody and they just smell amazing? Or like you hug somebody and they just smell so good? You could live that life too. You could be that person that just smells so good. Just imagine how you feel about that person who always smells good. Like, wouldn't you like to feel that way about yourself? Honestly, perfume and body spray has been a game changer for me. I only had a few perfumes and I've never bought perfume myself, honestly. It's always been a gift now that I think about it, but I did have like some pretty good perfumes. I kind of lost my Chanel perfume. That's neither here nor there, but I was using that one. And then when I lost it, I was watching somebody on YouTube. They started talking about Scentbird. This is not a sponsored video, by the way, but they started talking about Scentbird and I signed up for a subscription and now I get like monthly little samples of perfume. It's a good size. It's like that big and it's $16. If you're not using it every day, it really does last. And that's why I like to have a few and then get some body spray so that you're not, 1, smelling the same every day, 2, using all of your product. But like I said, I honestly went to Target and bought some body spray earlier today too. So just make sure you smell good. Find some spray that you like that just really compliments you. Tip number 9, wear clothes that make you feel good, that make you feel beautiful and at your best. It doesn't matter what's trending, what everybody is wearing, because honestly, if you're wearing the most trendy clothes and you feel stupid, you're not gonna feel confident, and we're gonna see that. Like, people are going to see that you're not showing up as your authentic self, and that's not you being your best. Like, that's not no glow up. Really start to experiment with different types of clothes. Like, do you like to wear tank tops? Do you like to wear long sleeves? Maybe you like sundresses. Really wear things that are flattering to you and that make you feel good and that make you feel confident, so that when you walk out, you know that you love yourself and you show up like you love yourself. Number 10, last but not least, like, none of these were in order at all, I don't think, but number 10, take a probiotic. Game changer. The probiotic is going to have your skin clear, your digestion is going to be on point, your pH balance is going to be solid. Like, everything's going to be amazing when you start taking a probiotic. I've also been taking ashwagandha and magnesium, and I would have listed those. Well, I guess I did, but I don't know if that is helping me glow up physically. Like, I don't know if it's a combination of everything, but I don't know. I swear by probiotics though. I'm not sure how the ashwagandha and magnesium are helping me, but I really do feel like they're helping me. Like, I feel like my sleep schedule is better. I'm sleeping better. I'm sleeping through the night. My skin is clear, but I don't know if my skin is clear from everything else. Child, I don't know. Probiotic, ashwagandha, and magnesium if you want some. I really said a mouthful in this entire video, but I hope that this helped you out. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video.